Alright, let's go for Safrazgan. Bare necessity. I look like I am 17. You don't look 17. Dude. I wish the cop asked him that. Like, hey, Safraz, how old are you? Well, how do you think I look? 19 or 20. So you don't think I look 17? That's sick fuck. He's 25.
A lot of things going through my mind right now.
Look at me going through my life.
There's just a lot of things going through my mind right now.
Yeah.
Oh, there are a lot of things going through your mind, my poor man. Oh, and, you know, he said that. You think he's thinking about like he's afraid to be arrested, he's afraid to go to jail, but maybe he's thinking about video game. Like, I don't know if I should make an archer on Oblivion. I don't know, was Oblivion out by then? I think so. I don't know if I should make a mage in Oblivion. Do you think I should go for Frost or Fire? And then the cop would be like, oh yeah, I'm a big fan. You should make like a Frost, a rogue ninja. Shit. There's a lot going through my mind right now. Stupid fuck.
I bet you must, mine must just be racing. Your
be
name
racing.
is Safraz?
Yeah.
Just, excuse me, just 1 second.
Just 1 second, I'm gonna close the window. It's too frisky in here.
They get your cuffs comfortable for you?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm a poor victim.
Yeah.
I feel bad. Please let me go. I won't do it again. I regret it. I'm full of remorses. Alright.
Where are you from, Safraz?
Where am I from?
Take a fucking guess where he's from. He's not gonna say, well, I'm from the US, of course. Well, he could be born in the US, but let's face it. This guy, he's Indian, period. That's the kind of question that you already know the answer. Like, if the guy said anything except India, you would be like, whoa, what? Sorry about that. So a couple of videos ago, I said that every investigation had its theme. For example, in Ohio, it's a suicide threat. Everybody does bullshit threat about suicide. The one in Florida, it's about not crybaby, but people that act bad and are super polite. I think it really indicates like the states they're in. So in Florida, when they get caught, they feel bad. That's what they do. Like, I feel bad. I'm sorry. Well, a few of them resisted, but most of them were like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you compare that to the Kentucky investigation, it's a completely different interview. And I love it, you know?
Well, we used to live in California.
Oh, we live in California. I wish the cop said, well, you should have stayed there. You were California's problem, you know, not ours. We have enough problems in Florida. We don't need you to come here to abuse our kids.
Where do you live now?
Ocala.
In Ocala?
Yeah.
I'm Detective Williams with the Flagler Beach Police Department, Liz Williams. And what I would like to do is talk to you about what happened tonight.
Okay.
And if I was there, like, what I would like to do is get out of here, you know. But we don't always get what we want. Like, this female cop, I can't decide if I hate her or I love her. I have kind of ambivalent reaction to her. There are some stuff that she does that I think are gross police abuse, but at the same time, she's professional. And I guess at one point, you gotta do your job. But she's a bit like, you'll see that she's a bit abusive with some people, and she kind of lies and misleads people. I don't like that. She should be even more like direct and integer, you know. She should be like more clear, but she's not absolutely clear sometimes, and she used a cheap police tactic. I guess it's better than the old cop who would break his face. You could tell also she has a hint of racism, but we'll talk about that later. Overall, I would have to give her a positive note. There are a few stuff that the police does that I really don't like, but overall, I would say she's a good investigator. And she's an okay cop. Like, she's a good cop, but she uses a few cheap tricks. I wouldn't do that if I was a cop. But then again, if I was a cop, maybe I wouldn't get many confessions. But the one I would get would be clean, at least.
Before I do that, I want to let you know what your rights are. Have you ever been arrested before?
Never.
Never, Mom. It's my first
You
time.
have the
Give me a
right to remain
chance.
silent, and anything you say may be used as evidence against you. You have the right to talk to an attorney and have him with you now or at any time during questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you. If at any time you wish to stop talking or have an attorney present, all questioning will be stopped at your request. And Basically, what that means is that I would like to talk to you, but you don't have to talk to me.
You see, that's good she says that. That's good she says that. But then again, it's a bit silly. You never have to talk to someone, you know? It's not like you're obligated to talk. If you don't want to talk to someone, you don't talk with them and fuck it, you know? But the way she says it, it's a bit misleading. It's like, if you don't want to cooperate with us, that's your choice. She should say something like, if I were to modify the Miranda's right, I would say something like, everything you say will be used against you, and nothing you say will be used to help you. You will not get a lesser sentence if you talk to me or if you cooperate. In fact, if you talk to me, the only thing you can do is make situation worse for you. With that in mind, do you want to talk with me? Because many people are going to feel like, okay, I got caught, I'm going to cooperate, and the police is going to go easier on me. You know what I mean? So I feel that's why many people talk with police. I get it, you know, it's not the police duty to fully inform you of the intricate details of the criminal system. You have to learn those things by yourself. But, you know, I might be a professor next year. I may be teaching. If I am teaching, I'm going to be teaching that something that has nothing to do with law. But I'm still going to tell people about that stuff because I want to inform them about police. I want to inform them about how the legal system works. It can help them because, let's face it, the police, they don't give a fuck about whether you're guilty or innocent. If the police could, they would arrest everyone and it would increase their stats. You know, we're like, oh yeah, we had a record number of arrests. Like it's a record, so now we have more foundings and we can also seize their goods and all that. So, you know, forfeiture, civil forfeiture. So the police is really out there to arrest as many people as possible. Guilty or not, it's not relevant. But about this guy, he's guilty, so whatever.
If you choose to talk to me, and at any time you get uncomfortable, you don't want to talk anymore, then you can request to have an attorney present. Do you understand that? And are you willing to talk to me?
I have some questions, but I don't...
Then before he answers the question, I guess he's the only one so far in Florida who's a little bit smart, except the Egypt guy. The Egypt guy, Mohammed something, that guy was smart. That guy, I cannot hate him. Like, he starts right away, I want my attorney. That guy is a genius, at least when compared to that pathetic little fuck, you know. Like, this guy, another reason you should not talk to the cop is that if you do talk to the cop, maybe 10 years from now, somebody will order your police interview and make fun of you on the internet. So that's why you shouldn't talk to police. You know, that's what happened with Safraz. If he had said no, I would not be analyzing his interview right now. So that's why you shouldn't talk. Another good reason not to talk with police. But now, before you answer our question, you want to talk with me? It's like, oh, I have some questions first. Listen to his stupid fuck questions.
I don't know if it's appropriate to ask because I don't really understand the system to process that.
That's another reason to ask for an attorney. You don't understand the system? Ask for an attorney. He will understand it. He understands the system, at least a little bit. And that's what he's going to do. I understand. You're precisely right, Safraz Khan. I don't understand the system, so I don't know if it's appropriate to talk. Well, guess what? It isn't, you stupid fuck. Ask for an attorney. That's it. But no.
That well.
If I ask for an attorney, I won't be able to play the apologetic guy, like the guy who feels sorry. So I have to talk. And they can see that I'm sorry and that I regret it, and they're going to feel bad for me and let me go. Stupid fuck.
Do you understand your rights?
Yeah. But I don't want to say something that could make things worse for me.
Good point. That's exactly what it is, Safraz Khan. You don't want to say anything that could make things worse for you. That's why you shouldn't say anything, you stupid fuck. You got the first part right, but not the second part.
Am I...
Erisons.
Will I be spending the night in jail?
Yes.
Will I be spending the night in jail? Oh no, my poor sire. Oh no, of course not. We don't do that in the US. Sending people to jail, we don't do that here. Where do you hear about that? It's completely false. You're just going to get a slap on the wrist and then we're going to be on your way and you'll never hear about that ever again. Will I be spending the night in jail? And look at his face when he asks. Holy fuck, he looks like a dumbass. Look at him. Listen to him.
Will I be spending the night in jail?
Yes.
And then he looks up like, will I be spending the night in jail? I wish he had said like, am I gonna jail tonight? And if I was the cop, I wouldn't answer. I would say, okay, Safraz, I'm gonna flip a coin. If I get head, you're gonna go to jail. If I get tails, we'll let you go. And of course, my coin will have two heads. Oh shit, no. A trick coin. Like, you know what, Surprise? I'll make a deal. Flip or tails, you know, head or tails. If you get heads, you go to jail. A tails, you go home. And then I flip the coin. Oh, it's a head. Sorry, you go to jail. Am I going to jail tonight?
You will.
Yes, you will. And look at his face like, shit, I'm going to jail.
When?
And you're going to jail for a year, you stupid fuck. I wish he had said, like, am I going to jail tomorrow night? Yes, you will. Am I going to jail tomorrow's night? Yes, you will. And you continue for like a year. Like, am I going to jail in a 365 nights? Yes, you will. You will spend a few nights in jail, Surprise. A few.
Will I be released?
When will I be released?
What's going to
I
happen?
wish the cop had said like in 1.5 years. Imagine his face if she had said that. Like, that's what he's gonna spend. He's gonna spend 15 months in jail. How much? Let's look at the conviction to be sure. 15 months in jail. I wish the cop had said, when am I gonna be released? In 15 months. Imagine his face. Shit, 15 months.
What happen is we're going to go to our county jail, and then in the morning, which is not very far away now, you'll see the judge, and the judge will assign your bond.
What does that mean?
What does that mean? What do you mean, what does that mean? You're in the U.S. and you don't know how the bond system works? You're 25, not 15. Like, you never watched a movie or had someone you know arrested? I think I was 10 and I knew how the bond system worked. I mean, maybe in India, that's not how they do. Like, in India, when you get arrested, they just cut your arm and that's it, you know? But I don't know. I'm racist as fuck. But continue part 3.